Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down, Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down now, Dickerson. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Murray. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. they've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? 780. 50. 8. Express. 50. And let's get this. Get this. March 50. March 50. March 50. Express. Let's rock now. Ready?
On first down, Newton into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. First and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. And now it's third down.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, Vick. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield.
20. 8.
From the 50, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 42.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 9, check 9. Jim. Check 24, check 24. Express. 8. Check. Fresno. Greg. Fresno.
Third and 2, Newton. Open man is Anderson. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 53 at the mic. 53 at the mic. 8.
On first down, it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check 3. Great. Boom. Let's go. 8. Mike, number 53. Mike. 20.
Newton. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Check. Ready. 88. Check. 53. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Like switch.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position.
That's caught inside the 20. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play, Vic DeMoss, 58 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now on 2nd and 13. Vic, this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 19 yards away. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
Here we go.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Gun. Tighten up. Minus 50. Here we go, dude.
Newton now to throw. That one complete to Anderson. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it now out of the gun. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. These two teams all tied after 1. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey! Check. 20. Check. Hey!
Now Newton. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside.
That's it. Mike West. 53. We want this. Gun. Go. He's checking. Crash. What's the other?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. And the pressure gets to him again. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
To try again after the sack. Vick, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
20. It's our time. Under 10. 20. Back.
From the gun, here's Newton. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go. Watch the shit. 8. Watch the shit. Express. Motion. Great. Check 24.
To throw is Newton. And Anderson's got it. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for the Panthers. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get ready.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
if you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Throwing on first down. Newton going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Watch the slant. Watch out.
2nd and 10. Newton again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. As his guys are in for 6. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 16, Cardinals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Tight dog.
Here's Michael Vick. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Any day. Go. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Whip.
First down, Vick. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Third and short yardage. Vick, man open, it's Moss, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Vick will look to throw on first down.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Check, he's coming, he's coming. I'm going to run you over. 20. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Safe. Undercrush. Great. Hey, crash.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Flushed out right. It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Newton on first down. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Gun. 50's the mark. Watch the run.
On first down, Peyton. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, watch it. Check 20.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton, he rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
45. Mike. Eight. Check it out.
To throw again. Newton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Oh, yeah. Hey! Here we go again. Out. No. 20. Alert flare. Check 43. 8. Alert 3. Check 4. Check 3.
Throwing again is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike. 52. 8. SOS. 8. Check.
To the air again, Newton. Steps away. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Holt. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Gun. 20. Check my 45. Let's get it together, defense.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I don't need to. Come on.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson, only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Like yellow. Hot strike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down again. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. He'll have a first down past the 40, the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. A shotgun snap for Newton. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Great. 20. Check 13. Check 13. 8. Watch 20.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Check 15. Check 15. 8. 57. Mike. Hey, watch the ball.
Here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now on 2nd and 13. Vick, rush coming, and he's taken down. Kevin Green leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Vick. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Vick operating on 1st down. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Vick readies to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Randy Moss there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing is Newton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 57 from 8. 8. Let's go, D. Check 9, check 9.
Throwing again. Newton. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Jim. Hey, check 24. Hey. Check.
Newton throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. Airing it out for Olsen. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. And he'll take this back